Karambit. If everything. I don't have any. Thank you. Hi. My first time streaming on Zio's computer, so I gotta make sure everything's working. I tried to make sure everything. Oh, one thing. There is no try, only do. Yeah. Hi, Bro Wheel. Let's see. I think so. I know the camera works. I just realized I don't know if he has the program open right now. Back. Just took it off. Or it's just not open. That's fine. Hello. Alright. I'm very nervous. The plan is to try to recreate this pattern. Because the first time I made it, I didn't write it down because I was like, oh, I probably won't make more of these. So it's fine to just not write it. And then Zio was like, you think you could make more of those for the donathon? And I was like, yeah. I need to figure out how. So I think I know like the base. That should be easy. I think the hardest part is just I have to remember how many rows I did, which I don't think I did that many for this. I think I only did like maybe like 2. And then just reconstructing the team. Yeah, so that's the plan. I brought some of my stuff. I had to move Zio's key out of the way. I have like a back of the rows and such. So that'll be interesting. See how that goes. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. This is 9 to start, so I know we need a change. That's pretty good. Yay. Fine, just playing Craft in the night. Oh, fun! Excited to play. I'll probably be very bad at it. Alright, there's about as much crocheting as I could do. Yeah. It's just a lot of practice. My crochet skills have improved a lot over the years. I feel like this year specifically. Here. Five, 6. Yeah, okay. That's what we want. Gonna be our first row. Got 8 little stitches, which going for. That's good. And then I know it's 12 going up. That part I know. The base I know, because that's the same as for these plushies. It's the same base. So this is also 8 going across and then 12 rows. I know that part well enough at least. Oh, my goodness. No, like. Hi! Oh my goodness. I don't know if. Yeah, I'm gonna try to say this. Yakko's lovely wife? I don't know if I said that right. I was never really good with stuff like this. I did origami. Forgot how to do it. Hi, Zio! Yeah, I like origami too, but I never remember the patterns. I always have to look it up whenever I do origami. I've thought about buying some origami paper. Did it right, yay! Slaving away, making subis, yeah. Thea said, putting you to work. It's okay. It's fun. This is what I made most recently. This guy over here. I made this last Saturday. Hi, Serenity! It's a little lightning bug. And the bottom, this part down here, is made out of a glow-in-the-dark yarn. But it's so cute. I love it. I need to make its wings still. But I did this in one day. And I was pretty proud of how it turned out. I think it turned out. But yeah. No, that's what I did all last Saturday. Was just make that. Oh. So cute. It looks really great. What the heck? So cool. Thank you. Yeah. I think it turned out really good. Zio was telling me he thought it turned out pretty good too. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It was a pattern I had wanted to make for a while. But I didn't have the right, I didn't have any glow-in-the-dark yarn for it. So I only found some recently. Yep, still 8. So that's good. Crocheting is just a lot of counting. I said amazing, not pretty good. Okay. So we got 2 rows. 10 more rows to go. Mine always curls a little bit. I have to keep flattening it out when I'm making it because my tension is always tight, which is not good. That's something I tried working on though. I've tried to not crochet as tight together, but a little tight. But I don't do swatches, so I just kind of hope for the best and it'll turn out what size it turns out. I hope you guys are all doing well. For coming. I love this. I got this little yarn bowl in the shape of a teacup, and it's even got a little I can't show it, but it's kind of heavy. It's ceramic. It's really cute. I love it. It's so nice. Off the reactive. No, I didn't turn off the reactive. If you could tell me what the thing is called, you just didn't have it open. So it's currently not on. And I don't remember what the program is called. And I didn't know how to find it on your computer. computer. Hi, Miss Beanie. Hi, Nari. CFC, it tells me how to turn on the reactive. I don't know where it is. I wasn't able to see the bottom of chat because I had a pop-up. It's not necessarily that I prefer it. I try to pull from the middle when I can. It's just not every yarn brand has an easy to get middle pull. So if I can pull from the middle, I will, because it is a lot nicer. But yeah, with this one I just couldn't find the middle. And so I would just do the outside. If I can find the middle, I will, and I'll usually pull around a little bit, and then if I can't find it, I'm like, it is what it is. Oh. Okay, well, let's see. Let me see if I can find that on computer. Your keyboard back over here. Ah! See the zip file. That doesn't seem right. Oh, there it is. Oh, that did not work. I made a full screen. It made it too big. Okay, so we're gonna... Yep. That works. I can move it. Hey! There you go. Yeah! I figured it out. My old job, I had to do that all the time. Yeah. So relaxing. Yeah, thank you, Miss Beanie. Oh goodness. There we go. back to Also, I just realized something. I had gotten this one out. So we're just gonna redo this one. Luckily, that didn't take very long. So, it'll be okay. I realized I was using I had this blue one out because the one I was using for the project. But it's okay. I'm using this one. I think this is the size I did last time. That's better. That looks right. Mirror, it lets you control. Oh yeah, I think my job does. Our IT, I think, has something like that because we're all remote. I've had the IT people help me set up stuff, like get remote access, and it's kind of cool. It's definitely weird because you just see like someone else controlling your computer. All right, that should be better. Definitely curling more, but I think that that's right. Yep. Technically speaking, even this hook is technically. Make sure your mic is close and facing your mouth. I know. I'm trying my best. This is a regular knitting circle vibe right here. Yeah. Very fun. I'm glad y'all are here. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. That looks nicer. But yeah, even this hook is technically too big. I think like the original pattern for these guys calls for like one that's like 1/4 millimeter smaller than this, but I don't have that hook size, so this one, but it's fine. Hook size doesn't really matter. I mean, it technically does, but it's just gonna make the project either bigger or smaller. So if we did it with a different size, it would either be a little bigger or a little smaller. Isn't that bad? I tried to go once, but they stopped meeting once before. Aw. I think I'm in my like local areas knitting and crochet Facebook group, and they do meetups. But because I've been at school for so long, I haven't been able to go to any. But I've considered starting to go to those. They'd like meet up once a month. I've definitely considered doing that. Very interesting. There actually aren't that many crochet groups though in my area. Sad. I'd have been the only dude and over half the age of the rest of the attendees. I need pointers. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I can only make blankets. I mean, blankets are a lot. I've only made one blanket and it did not turn out very good because it was when I still only knew a little bit. I want to make a new blanket, but they take so long. I can only make scarves. I mean, those are both still impressive, you know? And part of it is like, you know, it's just slowly branching out and learning new things. I mean, I would argue this pattern isn't too different from a blanket or scarf because most of it is still worked in rectangles. So it's all single crochet, I believe. Yeah, it's all single crochet. There's no special stitches in this pattern. And you don't have to crochet in the round technically, so like no magic circles. I mean, I guess you do end up crocheting in the round, but it's like not with it. So, but yeah, impressive. I've used them. Yep. Hi, Travel. I think this is a good probably starter pattern. People who want to get into like amigurumi, like making plushies, because you don't have to worry about like bring it all, which I know is like the thing that intimidates people. That's what messed me up the first time I tried making plushies. I sucked at freaking magic rings. I didn't know how to do them. Back at 4 rows. Back to where we were before I realized I messed up the hook size. I hope y'all's days have been going well. Mine's been pretty good. Had a lot of catching up to do. But I did it! I got all my work done on time today, so I feel good about that. I was worried. I wasn't sure how the day was going. Okay, I gotta catch up on the episode Girlfriend. Leaving you play in the background. Okay, bye Crambit! Have fun watching your episode. Hopefully it's good. That is halfway. Yeah, 6. Yeah, we're good. That should be about half of our super cat. About halfway. I love that you put the assortment of plushies on the desk. Yeah. I was showing them off. Got my little Nigiri one. Love it. I got this pattern and this pattern at the same time. They're both off of Etsy, but they're very cute, very similar. I got this one because I like making onigiri, and obviously Zio loves making musubi. And so there are little plushies, very cute. I love them. And then we got Subi, obviously, because this is our reference, our model, what we'll be using to reconstruct stuff. And then this guy was just in my bag. So, just here for the journey. To go grab the hamster and the alligator. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll go grab them real quick. I'll show them off. Well, look away for a little while and there's already so much done. Yeah, we're about halfway with this part. And we'll be moving on to the next section. I want to go grab some more plushies. Or if I like, oh, okay. Oh. What is that? This? Hamster. This is based off of the like sad hamster meme. This one's a little more brown than gray, but it's very cute. This is made out of actual wool. Wool yarn. So very cute. I liked the natural color it had. Because a lot of the gray yarns like look like the meme. But I love that. I made this. And I also made a purple one for my little sister when her hamster passed away. Oh, but they're very cute. Got that. It looks so cute. Thank you. And we've got this. This is my little alligator. I love this one. So one of the clubs I was in college, they our mascot was the gators. Really cute. I like this one because when it sits down, it's like one leg sits up because it's not really completely, so it kind of looks a little funny. They're very cute. Hey, do you want to hear a dad joke? Sure. I'd love to hear a dad joke. Your sister. Oh yeah. She's in Hawaii right now. Rip. But I'd love to hear a joke, Serenity. Hello. Hi, Lynn. I didn't mean it. I was just yeah, my day's been pretty well, thanks. I was a little worried because I wasn't sure how work was gonna go after yesterday, but it went pretty good actually. So, and I finished on time and I was excited because I really wanted to do the crochet stream. I was bummed I didn't get to do it yesterday. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I hope your day's been good, Lynn. Okay. Let's see. What is the alphabet's favorite thing about the beach? I don't know. What is the alphabet's favorite thing about the beach? The seashells. That's fun. That's cute. I like it. Eat now. Reals this time. Alright, bye Grambit. It's been good so far, just by a horrible migraine. Oh, that's the worst. I hate that. I get migraines, so I feel that. I feel like mine almost always get triggered at night. Which some doctors said might be because I grind my teeth in my sleep. That could be contributing it towards it, but I don't know. I just always get them. I usually wake up with them. I very rarely get them in the middle of the day. It's almost always I wake up with one. I hope your migraine goes away. Feel better. How was work? My work was pretty good. I just I had a meeting with one of my properties, which I was a little nervous about. I'm always nervous about calls. It stresses me out, but it went pretty good. They didn't have any thing too hard. They were mainly asking about our accruals. Accounting lingo, yeah. But yeah, they were basically asking about the accruals and why the utility ones were so high, which the utility ones were just high because their utilities are high. So, but yeah, we had that, and then just a few other miscellaneous things. I had to catch up on a bunch of emails from yesterday since I wasn't feeling good. It went pretty good though. How's your work going? You're still at work. You're just fixing a phone right now? Nice. Of course I won't. Well, yeah, duh. No, you quit your job. You're just hanging out at the mall. Obviously. Duh. Nice thing about this pattern, well, it's kind of the nice thing, but also kind of annoying, is it has this, what we're doing now, we're gonna basically repeat 4 times, basically. We do it twice for the rice and twice for the spam part. And this part's not bad. This part's the next part that is not fun. At least for me, I don't enjoy it much. Specifically for one reason. You'll see. But right now, pretty good. Those are so hard to count. It's so much louder on his computer. Thank you for the follow. Deadpool Witch? That's how you say that? Deadpool Witch? Thank you for the follow. Oh boy. Yeah. It might be 12. Hi. Welcome in. Yes, it could be. Alright. I the soup. That's one thing about this pattern, if you didn't know. It does come apart because the nori and the spam isn't actually sewn onto the rice. Up a little bit. A little naked. There, I think that's 12. Yeah, that looks about right. I wanted to send the Paul. Hi. Hi. It's all good. I feel like we could do Pro. We're gonna do it. Let's be back. That's the case for all of the spam plushies. None of them are like sewn together, so like this one. This is simples. Which is fun. I think it's fun. It's also nice because then if like later on you want to add like an egg or something. Nice. Very cute. I'm just debating right now. I want to add that. I think we'll do. Looks good, honey. Thank you. No, I think that is right because I'm over it. I think this is. I'm so bad at counting. Yeah, because this is back. Yeah. We're not gonna. Okay. Okay, so let's sketch this. I wish I could sew a smile on myself like that. Yeah. Alright, there we go. There's our chain. Out our little stitch markers. Or like a whole little set of them. Very cute. Pink one. So this is the part I don't enjoy very much with this pattern, honestly. Because so now this is where we're kind of crocheting in the round, but it's a square. So we're gonna put, leave like 11 stitches going this way, like 11, and then 3, 6, and then 3, and then 11, 3, 6, 2. So we'll see. One. Three into one. 2. That. And then we're gonna do 6. Oh yeah, we do. Two. 3. 4. I have to count this part out loud or I will get lost. Okay. 3 stitch here. In. 2. 3. Here's most half of it, basically. We're gonna do 11. Going back the other way. I'll also grab some of the tail to sew in on top of, basically. Two. Or, okay. I hate doing this. This is the only part I don't like, is having to, the first round where you're having to make sides. I do not part. This is good. Going around the side. Getting those 11 stitches in are, but I just, so annoying. That's our first round now, going around the rice. Now what it looks like. That's what we're working with. Now I need to figure out how many rows going up we're gonna do. I really think it's only like 2 or 3 rows, to be honest. It's big. Like if you compare the two, that's gotta only be like yeah, it's gotta be like 2 rows. I think it's only like 2 going around after that. We'll try doing 2, see if that looks about right. But I think it really is. I have to go make dinner, so bye, Jay and chat. Have a good rest of your stream and day. Thank you, Serenity. Have fun making dinner. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Mark it, 'cause now that we're doing it, you don't chain this round. You want to mark stitch marker. I guess you could technically not, but I don't trust my counting that much. That's right. currently 30 my time, so probably end around 7 or 7:30. We'll see. Promote thyself. Uh-huh. That's one of the knitting machines. Intrigue. Oh, ooh, okay. Yeah, I've seen some of those. I've seen people use them, like some different types I've seen, and they're very interesting. Very intrigued by them. I think they'd be really I want to learn how to knit too. That's on my list of things at some point. Mainly so I can make sweaters. I have one crochet sweater currently. I like my crochet sweaters, but you have more sweater options with knitting, I feel like. I'm not used to crocheting in this position, like sitting in a chair. Usually lying in bed or on like my beanbag. I'm in usually more of a gremlin position. Definitely feel try to scoot the microphone over a little bit. That maybe? If that works better. Oh, it's round 2? I literally think it only goes 3 rounds. We'll do like one more going around, and I think that's literally it for the bottom part of the rice. that's how we're looking after about 2 rounds going up. Poke the corners a little more. That's roughly what that's gonna look like. Really does it, especially because this one's so much more thin. You really don't see much of the shape until after it's. But yeah, I think literally one more will be good. But I think. On my little pad over, it's kind of hidden behind my little back of what I'm. rice part today. One, because I've got to make 3 of these, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Notepads around here somewhere. I think there's 3 I'm making. Oh. Hello, Bling Bling. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for following. We're crocheting some plushies right now. We're almost done with the base for the first one, for the rice part. Sit. Yeah. For that. That looks right. Okay. Cute. I'm having to remember how I made it. Yeah, I think that's good. Just, I like to slip stitch into my first one. OMG, that's so cute. Thank you. Ooh. Don't lose my slip stitch, and then I pull. Gotta find some. Got this bag from my mom for Christmas. So cute. I just use this to hold all of my miscellaneous hooks and yarn supplies. Let me see if I can crafting scissors. Tail. It doesn't need a super long tail, it just needs one long and like about that much. Probably fine. Because the other side is what we'll use for sewing. For this one. I just like to pull like that. That's all I do for mine. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but that's what I do. So that's it. That's the base of our first part of the plushie. Very cute. It doesn't look like much right now. But that's what we got. I'll have to make 3 more of these, I believe. And then, yeah. So next, what I usually do is make the top part of the rice. That's what we're gonna do. Probably make them subi by subi. That's usually what I do. When I was making a bunch, I think I've made like, oh goodness, I don't know, probably like 12 or 15 of these guys. I've made a butt ton of these guys. And so usually I just make them one at a time. So that's probably what I'm going to do with this one. Oh man, my wrist. I need to do some stretches. Sorry if my hear wrist noises. I know that bothers some people. Stretching quick. Crocheting for about an hour and a half now, I think. Hour and a half, something like that, so. Stretch. Try to prevent the arthritis. Get a stress ball. Better with it. so the top part of the rice is worked like literally the exact same as the one we just did, only we're just not doing these 2 rows. So we still do the 8, 12 times round, and then that's it. Oh my goodness. Hi, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, hi. Thanks guys. Okay, that's a lot. Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh goodness, this is my first time I've ever been raided. Wow. I don't know what to do about that. Thank you. We're crocheting right now. Yeah, first raid. It wasn't you. I know. Wow. You beat my husband to that. Punish him. Yeah, we're making some soupies right now. That's what we're doing. So this is the first one that I made for Zio for our anniversary, and now I'm making some for the lovely people that donated 150 for our donathon. So this is the base, what we got so far. We got the base of the first one already done. Sure, he had a hand in the raid. Yeah. I'm sure. I appreciate it though. But yeah, so we got the base done already, and we're about to work on the top part of the rice for this. But yeah, thank you. Welcome in. All right, I lost count. I think I'm at 2. Crocheting looks super hard. I mean, you know, it's like any skill. It just takes practice. You get used to it. I've gotten a lot better the longer I've done it. When I was first doing it, it was very difficult. 2, 3, 4. About with your skills and wanting to easily do it in hand crochet. Yeah, I mean, anyone can learn. I think, like, I'm self-taught, so I think, you know, and I've made some cool stuff, so I think it's definitely something that, you know, if you want to learn, it's definitely possible. There's a lot of good resources out there nowadays too. Just maybe don't start off with plushies. Although, I basically started out with plushies. I did like 1 scarf and I was like, bam, I'm a pro now. And immediately started making plushies. Because I was impatient. But you know, I think that's fun. I think that's fun to like learn on the way to learning. Like just do it. Learn as you go. That's what I do. I was like, I don't want to have to like get good at crochet before I can like make all the cute things. I just made them anyways out of sheer like will, stubbornness, and lots of video tutorials that I didn't understand. Good at nothing. That's not true. 1, 2, 3. See, this is the first thing, the first plushie I crocheted. It's a little jellyfish. It's very cute. I love the pattern. I love the little buttons I used for it. I don't remember where I got these little beads, but they're so cute. But if you look at its head, it's not good. This isn't how it's supposed to look. But hey, improvement. Improvement. Oh, actually, we'll use this. These are both concentric circles, but this one looks a lot better than this one. And the top of the head for this one looks like really good compared to this. So, with time, you improve. In comparison to the book, yeah. Yeah, I think if I can learn how to crochet, I think anyone can. I think it's possible. And it's fun. And then you'll get an addicting yarn hobby of buying yarn all the time. And every time you see a pretty yarn, you're like, man, I want to buy that. What will I do with this? I have no idea, but I want it. Or maybe that's just me. Puppy. Ella just came over here. She was sleeping in my beanbag chair for a while. She just came over. I'll probably need to give her dinner soon. Yeah, she wants food. Making little cat noises at me. Ah. Little end ones are such a pain at the beginning. This. Hate that. There we go. Oh, it's pretty. First 2 rows. Now we just got 10 more rows to go. Easy peasy. I was saying earlier that honestly this pattern is probably a good beginner like plushie pattern for people because you don't have to do the magic circle or magic ring, whatever it's called. I think it's a magic ring. That you need for most plushie patterns, which is really cool. Okay, jumping off stream. Have a great rest of your stream and thanks so much for having me. I got about 10 rows completed on the scarf. Nice! Well, thank you, sir, for stopping by, Crambit. Thank you so much. I enjoyed having you here. Good luck on your scarf. This is the digital knitting circle motivation. Yeah. I'm glad I could help motivate you. Row 3. I'm gonna try saying the rows out loud this time. I think I was trying to do that the first time and I still lost track. So fun. Probably the hardest part of learning to crochet is learning how to like actually properly count stitches and chains and rows. I always mess it up. I always have to like double, triple count everything. Whole thing. I didn't miss it. Hi, Ray! Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Yay! Yeah. We didn't miss too much. We made the base so far. This is the base for the rice. And we're working on the top part right now. Alright, that's row 4. Yeah. We did that. You're tired? Yeah. Did you have work today? Or just in general? Just in general, yeah. I feel that. Especially because you got a little one. Never really get a day off. Is that a rice ball? Oh yeah. Here, I'll show some of them again now that we've got a few new people in. This one's my Ornigiri plushie. It's got a little cherry blossom. Very cute. I love it. So adorable. I got this pattern because I love making Ornigiri. I make rice balls a lot. Inspired by when I was very little and I watched the first ever Fruits Basket anime and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I want to make some. And that started my dedication to learning how to make Ornigiri. And it's been something I love making ever since. And I found a really cute little pattern for it. And I was like, well, obviously I gotta get it. So we've got my little rice ball. And then we've got, here's the regular Musubi plushie. So, this one's the classic. It's got a thicker white rice part. The white part's bigger. Funky. Very cute. It's got a little adorable little face. It's got bigger nori sheet. Then we got this the little lightning bug. I just made this one last Saturday. Adorable. I love this pattern. The person who writes the pattern for this, I love her patterns. They're so cute. They've got such a cute little style. This one I need to make the wings for still, but I've got like its little head. This part's glowing. Very cute. And then let's see, we've got, this is a little alligator. Kind of derpy looking, but I love it. It's so cute. Down. Well, I usually keep this at my desk at work and I have it like stare at me while I'm working. And then also got the sad hamster meme. I want one. Yeah. Thank you. I want one too. Yeah, they're really cute. Yeah, and I love this one. The color is a little more brown, but I thought this one looked a little more accurate to the photo because a lot of the grays were like too like perfect, you know? And I liked how natural this was made out of a brown wool. But yeah. They're cute. Those are all the ones I've got with me right now. Thought I'd put some around. Normally Subi, the Musubi, and the Ornigiri stay at Zio's desk, where I'm at now. And then the other two, the alligator and the hamster, are usually at my desk. But I thought I'd bring them over. Please, I will get money. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. I've thought about it, but I'm still kind of on the fence about like selling them very often. I don't know. Maybe I'll open up to potentially selling some to like for the people in the community who like really want stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel so weird about selling stuff because like pricing stuff feels weird to me. Like I never know like how to charge stuff like that. You'll buy the first one. Thank you. Yeah, they're very cute. I like them. And then I've also got my little jellyfish, which is like the only one that's kind of like a little oof to look at. Because it's the very first plushie I made, and I was showing that off earlier too. Is but I mean it. Leave 100 to the side for one. Oh, thank you. I'll think about it. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But I'll definitely consider. But I like crocheting a lot. That's one of the problems is I'm like, I always want to make so much stuff, but then I'm like, what am I going to do with all of these things I have? Like, I don't have like a thing for any of them. Thanks. I would say when you're first learning to crochet, the best pattern is honestly just making it, like, get like one really big thing of yarn or like maybe two smaller skeins of yarn and just doing a scarf so that you can learn like the single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet, since those are the ones you'll use in most patterns. And then use that to learn how to do a slip stitch, how to chain, single, half double, then double, and then just do repeating rows of single, half double, double, just over and over and over again. And that'll teach you how to do like the 3 most common stitches, how to do a slip stitch, how to chain, and then also how to like count your rows and count your stitches. So those are probably the best for starting off. And then once you've got that and you're feeling pretty comfortable, I honestly just find some free patterns online that like spark your interest and you feel motivated to make, and then just like figure stuff out from there. That's kind of what I did. I wanted to make a snow leopard book bag, and yeah, you did tell me. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, I recommend starting out, find some patterns to like work on the basics. And then if you're wanting to learn how to make a book bag like that, you can see if you can find some patterns online. But if none exist, maybe just find like a regular book bag pattern to start off with, so that you can kind of figure out like what stitches you'll need for that. And then you can kind of customize it from there. But yeah, I think scarves are really nice for just learning the basic stitches. And then after that, I just recommend finding patterns that you like. And obviously I would start with free patterns, but and then just like learning from there. That's what I did. I started off, I did a scarf because they're like, you should do this. And I was like, okay. And I made a scarf, and it was the worst scarf I've ever made. It was really, really bad. And I gave it to Zio when we were in high school. I gave it to him, and he loved it, and he wore it every day. And that makes me want to cry, because honestly, it was really, really bad. But it makes me very happy that he appreciated it and still wore it despite it not being the best. But you know, I just powered through, honestly. And then like the longer you crochet, the more you'll learn. There's lots of videos you can find online that teach you like all the different stitches and stuff. So, that's adorable. Yeah. Oh man. I can't think about it. It makes me tear up a little bit, because yeah, it's very sweet. But yeah, that scarf is so bad. I made him a new scarf this like last year. I finally made him like a proper scarf that actually like looks good. That's not horrendous. But yeah, very sweet. Yeah, scarf is good. And then I recommend, there's lots of YouTube videos online that show you how to do like every kind of stitch you can think of. There's even videos that tell you like how to make a slip stitch, how do you make a magic ring, like all of that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think that there's a lot of free resources online now, which I think is really, really nice. So where he doesn't very often anymore. He still has it though. He has it in a bag full of like our things. Yeah, it's in a little box of everything he's gone and made me. Yeah, he has like a little box, we call it his shrine, and it's just full of like stuff from throughout our years together. So like letters and like notes I've made him, little gifts I've made him, the scarf, photos together, just like that. You guys are so adorable. Thank you. Yeah, so it's there. I made him a better scarf, so. Now he has one that he can actually wear that doesn't look bad. Got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 3 more rows. You guys met in school, right? Yeah, we met our sophomore year of high school, but like halfway through the year because he transferred schools then. So we met like around January of 2017. And then we had lunch together. And we would hang out at lunch a bunch. And then I like kind of introduced him to some of my friends that I hung out with. So then he'd hang out with us in the mornings before school start. We'd have lunch together. And it was pretty nice. And then we started dating around the end of our sophomore year of high school. So about after a little under, I think it was about after maybe like 5 months of just chatting and like being friendly. Started dating. And together ever since for a very long time. High school sweethearts, yep. Which I love. I think it's really fun. We literally grew up together, basically. All of our memories together. We went to both proms together. To our freshman year of college together before COVID. We went through COVID together. The bowl thing with, oh yeah, is that the bowl I've seen in my store? Yeah, maybe. So this is it's a yarn bowl. So ooh, try to show this. It's like a tea pot, like a little teacup with like a little tea bag and everything on a saucer. It's very cute. But you put the yarn in, and then you can just like pull it, and it keeps the yarn from like rolling all over the place. Now, if this was a center pull or if it was balled, it would be working a little better. But I don't have a yarn baller yet, and I could not get a center pull on this yarn, so we're making do, but it still works pretty well. The only yarn I can't use in this bowl was the jumbo yarn. Oh my goodness. Strawberry Milk, thank you for the follow. And Sleep Overrated, hello, welcome in. Hi. I hope you guys are doing well. I was just getting all sentimental with Ray, being all cheesy. But yeah, and then I was showing off my little yarn bowl. Hand reveal, yeah. Painted my nails yesterday. This one's really short. I like somehow chipped it. It's already grown quite a bit in a week, but it got really short. So I just cut it all, and it was very small, so I'm sad. And I cut all my other nails short in solidarity. But yeah, very fun. Sat on a car buckle and now my butt hurts. Ow. That is not fun. I love your nails. Oh, thank you. It's from the Sophia X Hollow Taco collab. Sophia Nightguard and Hollow Taco, if you know them. I'm a big fan of Sophia, and I love Hollow Taco. Chat is so chill. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just playing some common music, crocheting. It's the best day for where I'm at least. We've had like a pretty like overcast, cloudy, rainy day. So it's like the best day for like crochet and tea and reading a book. And it's like definitely that kind of weather. So great ambiance for that. Missia, if you need emotes, I would love to offer you my skills to you. Oh, thank you, Ray. I'll definitely let you know once I'm able to get emotes. As of right now, I currently cannot get them, I don't believe. I think you have to, I don't know. I think maybe it's affiliate is when you forget your first one. I love those two channels. I know. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. They're awesome. I love them. I love Hollow Taco. I have like so many Hollow Taco nail polishes. And then I love Sophia. I got her nail polish thing, and also when she did the collab with ColourPop, I think it was ColourPop, yeah, where she did the lipsticks, I also bought those. And when I was on a road trip with the family, me and Zio's family last year went to Disney for the first time, and I got, when we were driving through Florida, since it was a road trip, we stopped by that city that had the candy shop she did a video in, so I bought the alien candies as well. But yeah, love it. I will be back. Gotta shower the child. All right, thanks, Ray. Bye. All right, we're at 12. But yeah, so this is the Brucey from the Sophia polish line. Very cute. I love the nail. I love the lipstick too. I have the lipstick that matches Brucey and the lipstick that matches the Berryman Hollow. So I love that. Alright, now to the part I don't love. Crocheting around a square. So fun. What nail polish is that? Oh, I was just saying, it's the Brucey from the Hollow Taco X Sophia Knife Guard collection. The one I got for my birthday last year. Oh my gosh, last year. That collection already came out a year ago. That's crazy. It came out around my birthday, so I got it as like a birthday gift to me. Slash from Zio because he helped me pay for it. I have to count right now. 11. Yeah. There's a Hollow Taco, I think, usually releases a nail polish collection almost every year around my birthday, which has been pretty cool. I've bought 2 of them that have came out near my birthday. I bought the tea collection when that one came out, and then I bought, because I also love tea, and I love that collection. So I got that one, and then I also got the Sophia one. So those are the 2 I've gotten since Hollow Taco came out. Not every year. Like, I didn't get this year's with the Ivy League that just came out, although I do think it's pretty cool. But I didn't end up getting it this year. Because for me to buy a whole collection, I have to like really, really, really want it. Just because they're a little expensive. 3, okay. 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can. Here. So if this is where we'll do our 3. Yeah, that works. The part that uses out of this entire thing. Actually have to. Or purple. 1. 3. Back down the other side. Ah, goodness. Okay. Let's figure it out. I think. glasses are being against the microphone. I was slouching. Okay. That should be 11. Do triple in here. 2, 3. Any? 2, 3, 4. Yep, perfect. Okay. Then we just increase the last stitch. And that's literally it for this one. So, do a slip stitch and peel it off. This one, because we're going to be using this one's tail to actually sew them together, we want to have a quite long tail. So what I usually like to do, have a little loop, and then I'll put them together. And I'll just kind of estimate. I'll kind of wrap it around the side, make sure I have more than enough yarn. Don't want to have too little yarn. And we'll probably snip it about there. That should be enough. Pull it through. That's that. And again, I don't know if that's the proper way to do it. That's just how I do it. I am self-taught, so sometimes I don't think I do everything, but maybe the technical way. But yeah, that's it. So there's that. We have a really long one for sewing the two together later. And then this one's just to weave in so it doesn't come undone. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the rice. And it'll just get stuffed. And you sew on the two pieces together. That's it. That's our rice base for Subi. So, pretty good. Only took the time. Says how long? Yeah. It took about an hour, 30 minutes. And that's with having to redo. I had to redo this base part for those who weren't here. Because I was using the wrong hook size. So, not bad, honestly. Hour, 30 minutes just to get one of the little rice guys done. That's pretty good, honestly. Debating what else I should do. I'll go ahead and start. Hi Ray, welcome back. go ahead and start on the spam. I probably won't be able to do all of it. That way I can, can't done. So, and I mean, technically you could sew these together now, but I'm the kind of person I like to get all of my parts done and then I sew everything together last. But I know you technically could sew those together now. I have a giant yarn bag. Try to show someone camera, hold on. It's just a like Bath and Body Works reusable bag that I just stuff. It's the biggest bag I have inside. This is for like all of my actives. Like you can see these I was using for the Firefly. Some extra filling. You need this color, which I got a new skein recently because I was running low. Ugh. But I'm gonna see if we have the other ball. Let me look real quick. Found it. All right, so this is how much I had left. I was like, yeah, I probably need to get more. So I bought this new skein. This one I have left. When it gets really small, I usually ball it because at this point it gets like really tangly if you don't ball it. So that's what this is. Also I found these are some of the scrunchies I crocheted. I found them in the bag, so I'll just show those off real quick. This one's like a little leafy one. Very cute. And this one's just like a classic one. Classic wavy. I made a frog one for my little sister, but I don't currently have it because she has it. I gave it to her as her birthday gift. Frog one is super, super cute, but it is a pain. Even the person that wrote the pattern for it was like, this pattern is so cute. I hated making it. And I'm like, geez. Little knot. It was in my bag. Oh, gotta get them out. You have a sister? I have many sisters. I've got 2 sisters, and I've got, oh gosh, 4 brothers. Is that right? Yes, 4 brothers. Wait, is that right? Wait, hold on, wait. Okay, so there's me. Okay, wait. 1. I have 5 brothers. Sorry, I have 5 brothers and 2 sisters. I have 7 siblings. I know how many siblings I have. Your poor mom, yeah. Well, we're a blended family, but most of them are from my mom, so yeah. We had many children. And then for the Masubi fam, it's basically the same as guys. So I'm just gonna chain 9 and then rows of 8 single crochet up until Do I want kids? Probably at some point, yeah. I mean, I grew up in such a big family, and I love kids, and I babysat for years. So, and like 2 of my youngest siblings have a very big age gap with me. Like one of them is 12 years younger than me, and the other one's 15 years younger than me. So like, very big age gap. So I helped raise them a lot, and I love kids. So I definitely want kids at some point, but it'll probably be a few years because I feel like I'm still pretty young and I just graduated college. I feel like there's a lot of things I need to get figured out with life before I start having kids. But one day, probably. Count 7, 8. That's good. We've got 8. That is our first row. I love this color for the spam. I spent, I kid you not, like, oh gosh, it must have been like maybe 2 hours in the yarn section of a craft store trying to pick out what yarn to use for the spam. I would like, it was so hard. In the original pattern, it's pretty pink, but I was like, I don't really want to make it pink because like when you make spam, it's not real, especially after you fry it. And me and Zio, we use teriyaki sauce on our spam for our masubi, so it turns into like more of like a golden reddish. So I wanted to pick one that looked more like that, so it's just me holding up a picture of teriyaki spam next to a bunch of different yarn until I could find the right color. How do you make a pattern? That's a good question. This is the only pattern well, I mean, to a degree, this is the only pattern I've made. I freehand a few scarves before and such, but this is, I think, the first one that I like really think took some effort into making. Different patterns will require different things. So like plushies, you have to have some knowledge of like what constructs certain plushie parts. Because like a thing with like crochet is it's like you can't really invent anything new because crochet has been around for like hundreds or thousands, probably thousands of years. Or hundreds of years. It's been around for a long time. Hundreds of years. That's right. Time. Yes, hundreds of years. But a really long time. Like, people have been crocheting for a very, very long time. And so you probably can't or won't invent anything, like, groundbreaking. And so there's a lot of drama where, like, people will be like, they stole my pattern. But it's like, well, how many different variations of a hexagon pattern can you make? Like, realistically. So it's kind of like that nuance, right? So a lot of crochet and making patterns is using the knowledge that you know based off of other things you've worked with to kind of figure out how you want it to look, right? So like for instance with Subi, how I made this pattern, this is like, so for the base, right? I took originally inspiration from this pattern that I used for my Misubis that I had gotten. And so I used the same technique of crocheting in the round around a rectangle, which I don't know if the girl who made this pattern invented that, and I don't know if she also found inspiration from another thing, but that's what I used to crochet for the rice in this. But then for the width, I had to adjust it so that it would fit Subi's proportions more, because Subi's a little more sized from the Subi like spam to the rice. So I mean, it's smaller. The ears are like a classic triangle, basically. So this one is inspired based off of like bad ears, but also just like if you're gonna crochet a triangle, this is kind of what they look like and what they'll always look like. And for legs, again, it's just kind of crocheting cylinders, and for the tail, it's just a cylinder that starts off bigger at the end it gets smaller as you go up. But yeah, it's kind of just tweaking things that you kind of learn as you do it more. So should I look at, yeah, so I would say probably start off looking at classic book bag patterns just so you know like the shape and how it works, like what goes into making a book bag. So I would probably read or make a few patterns of different book bags just so you kind of know like the gist of like what goes into making that. And then maybe even seeing if you can find some words. Leopard print, right? You want to do leopard print? So like maybe seeing if you can find leopard print color work patterns, because that's probably what you'll have to do is color work, which like this pattern doesn't have, but like for instance this one and this one have color work, and that's where you're changing the color of yarn you're using throughout the work. There's a one of the sweaters I've made also has it, which is like tapestry style, which I imagine if you're gonna make a leopard print book bag, you'd probably have to do it similar to like a tapestry style of doing that, which is a little different. But yeah, so that's probably what I would look into is like color working stuff. See if maybe you can even find some like leopard print tapestry patterns maybe, and then look into some book bag patterns to see kind of like what goes into making those, and then kind of merging them together. You do have to have some kind of baseline as to what goes into them and some baseline for crochet to kind of figure out how to make it work. Yeah, I hope that helps. But yeah, that's basically it. That makes a lot of sense. Good. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I did. I assume that's probably what other pattern makers do as well. And I know there are, if you can't find a leopard print pattern, I think there are websites that can help you make tapestry style colorworks patterns, like grids. But I don't know how helpful they are. I haven't tried doing that myself yet, so I don't know how helpful or useful those are. But I've seen people do that for making like tapestry style like squares, or like blankets and jackets and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see if we can at least get the base of this made. I'll probably have to end it so that I can make dinner. Theo gets off at 8. Want to start cooking soon, plus I'm hungry. My tummy's starting to like rumble and stuff. I can feel it. What's for dinner? I'm going to be making, it's like a brown butter zucchini pasta. I found a recipe for it and I was like, ooh, that looks really good. And I made it and I was like, oh my gosh, that is really good. It's pretty simple. It's like a zucchini squash and I just cut one into rounds. And then you just kind of cook it with some olive oil until it reduces and like shrinks down and gets kind of more flimsy and see-through. And then in a separate pan, I brown some butter, add a little bit of garlic, and roast some pine nuts, and then you just kind of throw it all together with some goat cheese and pasta, and it was really good. You guys eat a lot of Japanese and Korean food? Yes. Yeah, we eat a lot. Mainly just because I love it and Theo loves it. So it's fun. We do them quite frequently. A lot of our lunches are that. So I make like for lunches, I'll do onigiri or inari sushi. Sometimes we'll do musubi or other things like that. And then I like to try out different Japanese and Korean dishes when I get the chance. So sometimes I'll make like kimchi pancakes or like we recently made the onomakiyaki. I don't think I'm saying that right. But like the cabbage pancakes that are like popular in Osaka. And before I've made like the cabbage like sandwich for like, it's like a street food sandwich that's popular in Korea. I've done that before. If you have a stir fry recipe, I would love it. I do have a few. I make a lot of like fried rice type stuff. I have a lot of fried rice things that I do. We do spam fried rice or shrimp fried rice, or just even like straight up garlic and scallion fried rice. I love fried rice, so I do that a lot. And those are all pretty easy. It's just kind of figuring out like what flavor palette you like. I like to cook, so I can improvise some recipes if I have enough experience making that specific type of cuisine. Like I could probably make a lot of different types of pasta without needing a recipe, and it's gotten to the point with like I don't really need a recipe to make onigiri or fried rice because I make it often enough. But yeah. Although I only recently started using MSG because a lot of my local stores didn't really have any. And now that we live a lot closer to one of our Korean grocery stores, I have a lot easier time getting it. So I got some, and I've started using that for my fried rice, which is really good. Yeah, it stands for like, I think it's like monosodium glutate, I think. It's like a spice kind of similar to a salt. I think it might be technically a type of salt, but it's popularly used in a lot of Asian dishes, especially Chinese cooking. But it has an umami taste, so it's not really salty, but it's more like umami. So it has a similar like flavor palette to like tomatoes and mushrooms and things like in soy sauce. The other things with like an umami palette, so it adds umami to stuff. And so I'm still pretty new in using it, but I've enjoyed it so far. I think it adds a lot. Some people are kind of scared of it, but I don't think. Pretty chill. I don't really get why. 1, 2. But yeah. I recently started using it. I used it for, maybe it was for the spam fried rice I think I made the other day, and I tried using some of that and it turned out really good. Fried rice is good. Usually my go-to with fried rice is I'll usually use white pepper, soy sauce, fish oil, sometimes I'll use salt, sometimes I won't. Now I use the MSG. And then a little bit of butter and sesame oil. And then garlic powder, onion powder is usually what I'll use to fry the rice. And then whatever veggies you like. I like a lot of corn because I like sweet corn. But I try to add some like carrot sometimes as well, or sometimes I'll add other veggies or like edamame beans. And then oh, and onion. I always add onion and garlic as well. I like green beans. Yeah, I'm kind of picky with green beans. That's always been something I'm very picky about. I can only do like the French style like long green beans, but they have to be fresh. I can't do like the canned and frozen ones. Something about the texture. I can't do it. I'm still a little bit picky when it comes to that. Some textures I can't do. But I've gotten better about green beans as I've gotten older. But yeah, you could use that. I mean, really any veggies that you prefer can go into it. And you can use either fresh, canned, or frozen. Depending on what your preference is. I like to use canned and frozen just because they last longer. I like bean sprouts. I do like bean sprouts. I will say I do like those. Bean sprouts are good. Is that good in stir fry? Some have them. I know like if you do like a pad thai recipe, those use bean sprouts. And I'm sure you could put bean sprouts in different things. Like I know like bibimbap, which is like a Korean rice dish, uses bean sprouts as like a topping, stuff like that. So it's definitely, if like, go for it. And you could probably honestly look up like different ones you like and see if you can find recipes that incorporate different ingredients you're wanting to use. That's usually what I'll do. If I'm like, man, I really want to use this, I'll try looking it up and seeing if there's a recipe for that. Usually there is. I only see it in ramen. Yeah, no, I think it's good in other things too. Again, I think like the bibimbap and I think I'm saying that right, hopefully. But there's definitely things that are like fried that you can use the bean sprouts for. I think you would probably need to look for recipes that use them though, since especially a lot of like westernized ones probably aren't going to use that. But one of the ways I like to use bean sprouts is I like to make egg foo young, which is like a Chinese dish. And it's like eggs with green onion, garlic, obviously egg. And yeah, a protein of your choice, shrimp or pork usually are more popular. And then bean sprouts. And you kind of fry them into these big circles. Good. And they have like a dipping sauce. If you ever need yard, I can send. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I definitely have a small yarn addiction. I buy a lot of yarn. Perfect. Okay. Put a stitch marker in that, and that's probably where I'm gonna have to end so I can start making dinner. But yeah, that's all we got done today. A lot. Pretty good for only like 2 hours. Not bad. But yeah, so for this one we'll have to crochet around, and then this one only gets like 2 rows, so you crochet around once, then you do a back loop only, and then that'll be it for the top of the span, and then we'll have to make the bottom, and then we'll make the ears. But yeah, those I'll probably save for next time. Hope someday you and Zia accept fan mail. Yeah, honestly, we could probably look into getting a PO box at some point. Yeah, see, Zia's on my way. Like, I want to open a PO box. Yeah, we need to look into it. I actually don't know where the closest post office is to us. We actually used to live super close to a post office, but we moved. So we'll need to look into that. But once we get one, we'll definitely have it posted so you guys can send stuff. Yeah, but I think we need to figure out which post office is closest to us. Thanks so much for stopping in. Now, Zio. I don't know how to raid. So I don't know if I should attempt to do that and maybe mess it up, or if I should just end. Oh, it was lovely watching you. Thank you. Yeah, it's easy. Okay. Well, if you can assist, I'd love to know. I don't know how to do that. And that's a built-in command, right? Like, I don't need to have any bots for that? Yes. Okay. Get out the keyboard again. In chat. I did see that you do that in chat. I knew it kind of a vague, but I was like, I don't really know. We'll attempt. We will try. We'll see how it goes. Got this. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Microphone again. Alright. There's a raid button? Heck? I don't know anything. Huh. There we go. That's better. I'll have a just chatting screen right now. Making it work. Oh. Okay, do the ending. I know you're just trying to help me. Thank you, honey. I need to log into Twitch on your account on your computers. That's one of them. You can technically do this one. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. Not gonna lie. I just didn't think about that. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Zio's helping me out. Do I just need to type in their username? Like at their username after the slash? Hi Rose. Sorry, I have to end. I'll be streaming a little bit later tomorrow because Zio gets off later. So it'll be okay. You can come see me tomorrow. It's all right. I just have to end now because I work tomorrow. Oh no. Well, I don't know if I can raid. Not seeing the command when I'm typing it in. What it's not popping up. Type.
Oh, I've been talking this whole time and you guys can't hear me.
Okay. Alright, we will attempt. Let's see if this oh. I'm trying, guys. For those of you holding on, thank you so much. Alright, let's try. Oh no, it didn't work. I need help, Zio. I don't know if I can get it to work. Okay. I got you. Okay. Learning on the job. This works. Oh, I think it did work. Okay, thank you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.
But we gotta stick with spooky vibes. Okay, let's see. Black. Because you can never go wrong with a good black polish. Do you know? You probably don't know. I used to be very religious. I grew up religious. Apparently, just in general, I'm not just saying just black nail polish, but any dark nail polish was associated with like the devil, which is dumb because like I don't have another dark color here, but like if I wanted like a really dark purple or a really dark maroon color, that would be associated with the devil. Okay, go ahead. Try our best to stay in between the lines. I make no promises. I have a panting dog next to me if you hear him. What's got you? Why are you panting, Bubbles? Bubbles. Oh, there you are. Hi, can I help you, Bubbles? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi to chat? I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what that means. Hi, Bubbles. Where's your Bubbles? He doesn't want to say hi, guys. Sorry. He doesn't like you guys that much, sorry. It is what it is. Whap it. Yep. Oh my gosh. You know what I just remembered? Okay, so again, I loved painting my nails since like a kid, okay? I had my cheap nail polish from Dollar Tree, even my cheap base coat and top coat, and I still made it work, okay? I made it work somehow. You know, you get tired of doing your own nails over and over and over. And I was just like, I need a volunteer. Well, my sister wasn't too into it. My little sister, they weren't into it, I guess. I think they are now, but I don't see them as much. But I would paint, I think I did paint my little brother's nails once. I might be wrong.